So guys, excuse the mess, but you know, if you saw the video, I had a lawn boy mower. Not like an actual lawn boy mower or anything, but I sold it to a guy, or actually I traded it, and maybe I might have, you've seen a little bit of it, but got this nice bandsaw with a stand. So here's what it's gonna look like. It's a Masterforce. I'm guessing it's about probably 130 to 150 new dollars. But obviously you can see the box is in a little rough condition. But this is brand new, so I'm told. So I plan on putting it, I think I want to put it like right here, like right where this box is, like facing me. So it'll be like facing me. And I just want to make a quick little video. I'm going to unbox it, and then I'll just cut the two clips together of me, you guys seeing it, but here it is. So I will show you it all set up. The blade, I guess, the blade's already not on, which is not the best start. That washer was just sitting in the bottom of it. I don't know if that was from this owner or from the guy that got. Looks like they actually include an actual wrench though. It's not like a cheap little metal cutout. Got the bar, the table, some of the attachments, and there's the stand. So guys, I'm working on the bandsaw, obvious. But the first thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to plug it. And yes, I'm not wearing boots. I'm lazy. And the next thing you're going to do is unscrew the outside cable. Well, the next thing you're going to want to do is open the housing, which is obviously just these. And then you want to unscrew the two screws. Then you are going to release whatever tension you have on the your blade. Then there's going to be a snap ring right at the end of the shaft. And you're going to want to take that off with some snap ring pliers. Oh, and by the way, this casing comes off with 2 Phillips screws. You want to take off this idler. And what you're going to want to do is just hit it with a hammer with a punch in the center. Right there. And you're going to pry on it with a small pry bar or whatever you got. But before you do that, you're going to want to loosen this so it's all the way down. Otherwise, it won't come off because of that. The next thing you're going to want to do, you're going to want to take a screwdriver. I'm actually just using a magnetic tray. I just don't have one on hand. And I've already taken this apart. I don't see how it's going to work. Don't do anything at all. So make sure you lose all of your hardware when you take that off. So now you are at this, and here's where you got tightening. And if you notice, when I screw this, nothing happens. That blue thing, or this, not blue, why did I say blue? This thing doesn't move at all. And that's what allows it to be tightened. So, garbage, basically. So, what we're going to be doing, so you're going to want to get it all the way down, as far as you can get it. Then, what you could do is you could just take, well, I guess you could just take everything apart and use these 2 nuts because I don't feel like they're doing that much. But you're also going to want to relieve any of the tension. So, I don't know if this right here was part of the tensioning at one point, but we don't know that. So we're just going to try and find a nut in my mountains of them. Hope one fits. If one doesn't fit, well, I guess we're out of luck, right? You always go to the hardware store. So I'm just going to grab one of every size. Well, there's not that size. That's not even nice. We're just going gonna hopefully find one that fits. So, anything else, you're gonna want to get yourself a washer that'll fit, and you're gonna want to just plop that there, but that doesn't fit. So we'll have to find a different washer, but I don't even know if any of these are gonna fit because a lot of these I think are like a coarse thread and not like a fine thread. They might fit though. Another redneck way you could do it is just weld them, but I'm not gonna do that. So I'm gonna set the camera up and you get the idea of what I'm doing. So I'm just gonna set it up right there. So you just want to get a nut that will fit and a washer that will fit. This might be a little bit hard to do. You know, that actually kind of works. Yeah, it stays on. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and get a wrench that'll fit over there and see if it'll thread on there. So I'm assuming this is like about 1/2 inch, so I'm just going to get a 1/2 inch wrench. Hey, this one fits. You know, I mean, it kind of works. Yeah. It's like a nut. You know, if they would have just welded like a nut right here, I feel like this would also have worked too. It's just a crappy design. I don't think I could. I mean, I could, I guess. Let's see here. Yeah, these are. Let me see if I can find one that's not like this, because I might have one. Okay. Got a couple different nuts actually that seem like. So guys, due to the editing process and the computer that I'm using being a piece of garbage, it for some reason wouldn't take my file that I filmed of when this was still apart and kind of just halfway together. So this is live, so I probably shouldn't be doing this, but right there you can see that red washer I'm pretty sure was supposed to be there, but was missing. So I reinstalled that. I added a nut to the bottom and I rethreaded everything because the threads were all messed up. I rethreaded all the nuts. So it's all just 5/16. That took a little bit, but I did it. I got everything working because it used to not do stuff. But yeah, so you can see it actually applies pressure, but you would have to pull down on that to release the pressure because it kind of is not the most smooth working thing, but you know, you don't have to do that a ton. I also did it before I took this, or after I took this door off. But, so now I'm going to get into the bandsaw now it's all done. And I had to fix it and modify it. And I'll show you at the end how bad it was. And then there's a worse clip, I just don't have it. It was really, really grinding bad. Your idlers and stuff. So let's shut that. So up here, that adjusts the blade idler. Really, you don't need that much. You just do that, and then you just mostly use that lever. That adjusts your pulley angle, And then there's some detail. You can't see them, but there's all your details. I don't think anyone really cares. If you want to comment, I can tell you. You got a bunch of different size hoses back there. You can't see it either because it's my shadow. And also it's not really well lit over here. Here, switch. Sounds way smoother, by the way, too. Your light, which is flexy. And then this adjusts your idler. And then you got that thing, your guide, and then your other guide, which moves. There's a little thing in there so you can tell where you are on the board. The stuff that you're probably going to need for this, you don't need that Allen. You only need this wrench. For some reason they include that. You need a little one of these for a leveling table. There was 4 nuts and washers, and there's extra washers for some reason, so I just put them on anyways. And then there's a nut in there that's used for how you want your table to sit backwards or whatever. Your safety key comes out. And then, let's see here, what else do we got? There's your manual, and the funny thing is, a lot of the pictures in there, there's like 4 or 5 different bandsaws. And you notice there's like a notch in there, and on this one, it's just a plate, and there's no notch, and that one's a sticker. But yeah, I got a little sticker there for your guide and stuff. That came out, that was in the box. That washer was behind here, I can't get back on. That I don't even know where it came from. I know where it came from, I just don't know where it goes back, and it doesn't need it, so whatever. Your table does extend over here, but obviously I can't extend it. I could always just pull it out. I'm not going to do that right now. What else do we got? I don't think there's much else. There's your table adjustment and then all your angles. Your cord stand has rubber feet on it, which is nice. You know, it's pretty sturdy. I mean, it's not the most sturdiest thing, you know, but for a cheap bandsaw, it's good. So let's fire this thing up and do a little bit of cutting. So, light. By the way, it spins a lot. Here's your handles. I like these handles. I had one that was just all screw knobs. It took forever because the blade kept coming off. I think it was junk probably, but it's old Delta. Okay, let's go. It runs pretty well. Another feature I forgot to mention, this is actually a wrench. It's 10 and 13. That's all you need. Maybe have a little bit of help. Just adjust with that little screw thing. There's your switch for your light. Same thing on the bottom. You have to lift this up though if you want to get the door open. And I would say there's not much else about this. And I'm actually finally getting the video out. Sorry. Like I said, it was just a huge pain with editing software because YouTube Studio doesn't work. And all the free platforms either have like watermarks or I can't figure them out and they want me to do like a Father's Day video or some crap. And then the one app I have on my phone, which I use, is Splice, it just doesn't work and I don't have enough space or the right iOS for iMovie. So, yeah, I'm hopefully going to get a new phone soon and probably a new computer soon, just because mine is just garbage, because it's like 5 years old now and has no space. But, yeah, I'm sorry for the hold up, but I'm finally going to get this out to you guys. So, yeah, I hope you guys like it. And, yeah, I mean, that's about it for the bandsaw. Let me know in the comments down below if you have any questions. Yeah, that's about it. So, I'll see you in the next one. And, as always, peace. Well, that isn't good, the blade popped.